Alrighty, everybody. Welcome here to the latest edition of the M.A.T.S Talk Show, right here on Rumble.com. This is our 14th Rumble Live, right here for May 18th, 2025. Our 14th Rumble. Here we are. It's been a while, and I figured, I got to get back on there and do some Rumbles. It's just far, few, and in between with the Rumbles, but I do try to keep up with the Rumble here with some of my little clips that I've been putting on there. I've been posting some more food, cooking related clips, and man, are they still popular or as what? They're actually become more popular now than the lives. I mean, I should just straight up make Rumble my cooking thing. I mean, I've been debating it for a long time. Most of my audience now is people looking to see what I'm cooking. Like, M.A.T.S got pierogies in the air fryer. M.A.T.S trying burgers in the air fryer. I just posted a video right before we came on here of a bacon California cheeseburger that I had for lunch today. I posted that. It was a 5-second clip, and it's probably already getting an audience. I mean, I just posted it about 10 minutes ago. I haven't looked at the stats. I probably won't look at the stats for a few hours, if not a day or two, and see that it's very popular. So, yeah, everybody loves when I'm playing around with some kind of food or cooking or whatever, lunch. It seems to be my most favorite thing that everybody likes here on Rumble. So, looks like the lives are now taking a second guess, but I will always be doing a M.A.T.S Talk Show Rumble Live, and this is the 14th Rumble Live, right here for the 18th of May, 2025. We have some breaking news here, just announced about 2 hours ago. Joe Biden has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. That's right. They had found this out through medical examination this past Friday, and are now just releasing all of this breaking news to us today on this Sunday evening. We are not here to gloat at all or anything, or celebrate the idea of Joe Biden having cancer. I mean, cancer just sucks in general. I've had family members and I've known friends and people who have had cancer, and it's a very horrifying thing. And I myself could face that one day. Even my parents, they could also face that one day down the line. But yeah, it's a lot of it's very weird, and a lot of, as the new generation says, sus. When it comes to the idea of Joe Biden and the cancer. I don't like this light over here. I'm going to move it over. There we go. That's probably a lot better now. All right. I didn't like that. I didn't like it over there. I think it was because it was blending in with the wall back here. And, we got our stuff posted up here, our advertisements posted for where you could find us, by the way. Brief moment here. Facebook, Instagram, Clapper, X, TikTok, YouTube, and of course, right here, Rumble.com. We greatly appreciate everybody here. Let's throw it over to the chat room. We have Mike, we have Janine, we have Susan, Tom. Thank you all for stopping in. Mark, how's it going, sir? Thank you for tuning in. We got Wayne. What's going on, Wayne? Brian, how are you doing tonight, sir? Meredith, what's going on? Got everybody lining up in the Rumble.com chat here. I greatly appreciate all of your guys' support. We're going to get on here, finishing our talk here. Joe Biden, breaking news, prostate cancer announcement tonight. It's very sad. I don't care what side of the party that you're on. Cancer sucks in general. More details, of course, are still to come. I'm just giving out what I know as this is breaking news, and I figured I'd take it as a opportunity to do a Rumble Live, our 14th Rumble. Even right down here, it just popped up on the bottom of my news feed down here on the screen. Breaking news, former President, it's loading, of course, former President Joe Biden diagnosed with prostate cancer. And it's a terrible thing. 82-year-old president, one of our oldest serving presidents. And a lot of speculation, a lot of sus going on here with this cancer announcement. Diagnosed with prostate cancer. NBC was announcing that. And then, of course, there's other news outlets here that are also just reporting that now as well. But yeah, it's a terrible thing, and there's a lot of sus going on with this here. They are speculating that Biden, a lot of news media outlets are starting to point to this, but it's not confirmed yet. But there is some backdoor media outlets that I watch that gave substantial evidence to when this cancer could have started already progressing, and when he might have already been known to have the cancer, but they choose to hide it from us here in the media till after the fact. So Biden has prostate cancer, a very advanced one that goes literally to the bone, and it's a very aggressive cancer, and I think the survival rate is 32% for the cancer that Biden has, that he has at an advanced, aggressive stage of cancer. And it's a very aggressive one. A lot of people are saying this one's a hard one to fight and come back from. So I can only imagine the things that are going on in their mind with this right now with Biden. But a lot of people are speculating that Biden and his family have known about this possible cancer dating back to the summertime, when a lot of footage was shown about Biden and his really bad mental health decline, all the way back when he announced that he had COVID in the summer of 2024. And they're speculating that that could have been a cover-up. Biden really didn't have COVID. They used that as a cover-up because he was in severe... he was in a state of an emergency of needing attendance because, you know, his body was just started advancing into this aggressive stage, and he had to become hospitalized because of it, and they just claimed that he had COVID. A lot of people were saying about how Air Force One was traveling at a rapid speed just to get him medical attention, the best medical attention, which he is receiving, by the way. And some of the word going on right now is that the prognosis and length of time that Biden possibly has left, 6 to 8 months he possibly has left with this cancer. And a lot of it now seems a little sus, according to some of the other media outlets, because stuff just came out Thursday and Friday of leaked audio from Axios about Biden and his mental decline and his confusion of timeline of when, like, his son died and when he left office. A lot of confusion there. You can go back, play the audio clips yourself. But, yeah, I think this is a bounce back now to try to cover up some of that stuff, which is kind of crazy way. But Biden was forced to do a lot of this stuff, a lot of these media things. They tried to force him to run. You know, all these books are coming out now at the time. Maybe they're looking to also crush some of this stuff with, you know, hey, how dare you release this book about Biden's mental health decline while in the White House, and trying to say that everybody covered it up. Maybe now this is their way to fight back and say, how dare you, you know, we're going to say Biden has cancer now, which he's probably had for quite some time, even while he was in office, and they just covered it up. I mean, this is just speculation. I'm just repeating what I said, so this is not my opinion. This is an opinion-based show. Mark says cover up. Tom says cover up. Susan says they've lied to us all this time. Janine says lies, lies, lies. So that's just a few people that are in the Rumble chat here, giving their opinion as they watch this broadcast. But yeah, a lot of speculation. You know, Biden. You know, all these books are coming out now. A lot of media coverage about Biden's decline while in the White House. A lot of things they tried to cover up. They tried to get Biden to run just so they can keep Trump out. Then, obviously, you know, they tried to give it a run with Harris, and they blamed Biden for Harris not coming, you know, becoming president, which she sucked anyway. We all knew that. It's just terrible. They tried to force this guy to run. You know, there's even all these different reports of people in these books that are coming out about Biden's decline of health while in office, and not even knowing, you know, there's still speculation who was really running the country while this senior citizen was running, allegedly, the president. I mean, it's just ludicrous to think, you know, the horrors here that we're about to be exposed to with some of these books and some of the other things that will be coming soon after. But yeah, they're some of them are also speculating that we'll be getting an announcement in the coming weeks that Biden is going to be entering hospice care. That's what they're pointing to. You know, if they're saying 6 to 8 months, it's not too long out that we'll be reporting on this show probably this year that Biden has entered hospice care in relation to this very aggressive prostate cancer that many said it's so far advanced to the bone now that it's nearly impossible to come back now at this rate from this cancer. And it's a very sad thing to have to deal with. But we will only wait and see what happens. A lot of cover-ups, a lot of weird stuff that happened in the year of 2024 that still are probably going to be revealed to all of us about how the Biden White House operated in this year. You know, they were worried that, if they were worried he was going to die in office in that term, and they were also fearing the idea of running this guy again and then he was going to die in office. Well, had Biden actually won and beat Trump and stayed in the race, and he did beat Trump, he'd be the president right now, and we'd be getting this diagnosis. And then all of everybody's fears would have come true. And everything that everybody said about, this guy might die in office, now it might actually happen. That this could actually happen. And I'm expecting it to go downhill real quick. And we're going to get a lot of news coverage of this Biden thing all summer long. You wait and see. I'd be very surprised. But, yeah, cancer sucks. Tom says cancer sucks. Marvin said cancer sucks. Carol says, I've had my mom and dad both pass from cancer. It's very draining, very exhausting, and I never want to live through that again. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, Carol. I've known plenty of people that have had cancer, and it sucks. I've had both my grandparents have that, and it just sucks, just watching the decline. I've had former co-host Robbie Luckman, his father had cancer. His father did have prostate cancer, and he was basically bedridden for nearly 2 years, and it just sucked watching someone I knew growing up from a childhood just decline so much from the prostate cancer, that this cancer just beat the body down to the point where you're just sleeping all the time. You can't, he literally, Rob's father, he literally went blind in the months before he passed away. Like, all he could see is just blurs and shadows. Like, his body just got overridden by the prostate cancer that just expanded to his brain and everything. It's a terrible thing to see. But that's our breaking news right here for May 18th, 2025, our 14th Rumble Live. I just wanted to check in on you guys. It's been since March since we did a live, and it's now May. I missed April, so, I was taking time off from Rumble. I was doing my YouTube stuff, which is far more advanced in the financial department and everything when it comes to exposure. So my condolences to everybody here on Rumble. But YouTube is the top dog, but we will never forget about Rumble, because my favorite thing about doing these Rumble chats is the active chat room here on Rumble. Everybody on YouTube, I love YouTube because they pay me more, obviously, than Rumble. When they want to be fair, of course. They've been a little shady lately, but that's a conversation for another day. But the chat room on here is so active. It's active like a beehive that I get all this different feedback. I mean, there's even conversations going on right now as I'm talking. There's Biden talk, cancer talk on here. It's great. I love seeing the community just active. When I get over to YouTube, everybody gets in the chat room hot and heavy right at the beginning, and then it turns into a dead fish where nobody ends up talking then. People are watching. I'll see the bar say that there's all these people watching, but nobody's interacting. It's just like they're there, or they put it on the TV or put it on their phone and just walked away. Meanwhile, here, everybody is still active. So I thank all of you guys. I appreciate your support. And by the way, we have a Matt on Talk Show anniversary coming up. I believe it's the 24th anniversary. I could be wrong. I think we celebrated 23 last year. I guess. I don't know. I have to look at the number. I'm getting old too. But anyway, I do not forget the date of the anniversary, which is July 3rd, 2025. And I'm thinking about doing a Matt on Talk Show Rumble Live Anniversary Edition. So, no confirmation on that, but I am thinking about that right now. And we could be very well doing that this coming July 3rd, 2025 is the next Matt on Talk Show anniversary. It's coming up rapidly. I'm probably going to do my annual June 3rd, 30 days out clip. I'm thinking about doing a YouTube short for that this year, so we will only wait and see. But hey, thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe. Go over to our other platforms here, located to the left and to the right to me, to get on there, like, share, and subscribe on all these platforms over here. And thank you for the support. And I will see all of you again very soon for a Matt on Talk Show Rumble Live. So this has been the 14th edition. We'll see you on the 15th. Later, guys.